We're live again. We're live again. Oh, look, so back. Could you put your head in there, Jenny? No, okay. All right. So, what were your thoughts? Let me. Yeah, I can still. I'm like whipping the peppers. We got sprayed. Jenny got it the worst, I think. I'm sorry, Jenny.
Yeah. Maybe it'll rinse out tomorrow.
Take it back.
Maybe one or two more showers. It's like getting sprayed by a skunk. It just stays on you.
Oh, dude, yeah. And I'm like, like anyway. What were your thoughts? What happened today? What was your experiences?
Well, it's one thing to read about government manipulation and propaganda and know it on like theoretical, but then it's another thing to actually live it, like to be there and have, camera and the footage, to be there for hours, walk all over the place, video, take photographs, speak with people, meet with people, and then a couple of hours later look at what the news is reporting, and it's like night and day. It's universes apart. And then it's like it made me feel ill, because if they could lie to us about this, what more are they lying to us about all the time?
And this goes on to other countries all the time. This is America.
All the time. And, so my experience there were people, every generation, every so-called race, every ethnicity, every so-called color, right? People were happy, joyful, caring. Everybody around me was looking out for me. People were sharing. There was a high level of trust. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of joy.
Yeah.
And then the government started antagonizing us. Like when we walked up to the Capitol, there was this balcony, and there were these guys who were dressed like all in black. They looked like militia. They could be the U.S. militia, or they could be Antifa. We didn't know what they were. But just the fact that they were already there at the Capitol, we could say, okay, they are with the government. Just deductive reasoning. But they were sitting up there, and they had these big rifles trained on us, right? They were up there. I've got it. I've got photographs and videos. And they had their rifles trained on us, right? We're like, well, look, there's so many of us, we're not going to be, intimidated. We got up closer, and, chants were popping up here and there, and, a little bit of singing, and you've got people, the Jesus guy preaching, and then you've got different people talking about freedoms, and people on bullhorns, and it's just very festive, right? It's just a festive atmosphere. And then all of a sudden, it's like, bang. It's like, it sounds like a gunshot. I don't know what it is. And it's right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And this guy, well, actually it happened right before that happened. He collapsed and he needed CPR. And then 5 minutes before, there was another guy who had had a seizure, and he hit his head and he was dead, and they brought him back to life. And I don't know if he ultimately made it. But basically, if there was anybody freaking out, it was these other guys who were freaking out, like, call an ambulance right now, you're not doing enough, da-da-da. So there was high emotion around these guys who were getting CPR. Then I guess there were flashbangs, right?
I guess is what you call it.
And it was as if the government was trying to antagonize us and trying to spark a gunfight. Like they were desperate.
It
and
was
they kept
cool.
going.
And just let me remind people, we have the right to assemble as part of our Constitution. That's part of our, that's...
The Capitol belongs to us.
We pay them. They work for us. If they're not doing their job,
we have the right.
We have the right to assemble. And the hypocrisy
and people
is
were peaceful, very peaceful.
No
about
guns.
It.
We didn't see any guns.
Not a single gun. Not a single firearm.
There weren't people burning things. There weren't people mean. She said, everybody was nice. It was a really good experience up until then. And it's funny because, it's okay when Black Lives Matter burns down a precinct in Oregon, they're rebels.
Or
they're
a federal building.
Or a federal building. Because that's been done, and it's okay, right? But we can't peacefully assemble, and we can't question a government and make them to do our job, because that's what people did this at universities all the time, like you were saying, right?
Yeah, I was part of a protest when I was in university. We took over the administration building. It's a tradition. That's what we do in this country. We take over the A building when the administrators, president, the viceroy, the regent, whatever, gets really corrupt and doesn't do the right thing, it is a great American tradition to take over the A building, and that's what we did today. At first, I was super skeptical. I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to do it." But then I thought, "Well, you know what? I could get some really good footage."
I know we did it for footage.
And I felt
in the
safe
name of footage
around. Like there were these big guys.
They were so nice. They were like, "Let me help you. You're having trouble walking over. Give me your hand." It was so great.
They were like
to be around
super,
really nice, manly men.
But
that help
it's
women.
so funny because you look at them and you're like, oh, these guys, they're
look
rural.
Yeah, they look
tell.
like the stereotypical white supremacists. But they were really they really looked out for our safety, and they were really sweet, and they were very nice.
Nobody. And it's like, and it was interesting because like I saw, like a couple of times I did see Confederate flags. There's this one white guy.
Nice.
Still nice. There was this one guy. I got him on video. He was wearing this T-shirt that said "Redneck Lives Matter." And I was like, I really wanted to interview him, and then there was this big flashbang, and then it was.
Oh yeah, and then it's cool though too. It's like some of these guys seem like they're the type of dudes that, like, if there was a puddle on the street, they take off their jacket and put it on the puddle so you can walk over it. You know what I mean? Like they were that gentlemanly and that nice.
Yeah, and it's I talked to a bunch of guys. I was handing out flyers for our business, talking about like small businesses, entrepreneurships. We're going through the fourth industrial revolution, but if we're aware of what's happening, we can actually have technology serve us instead of us serving technology. And I mentioned the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah, and there are a lot of Chinese people there.
So many Chinese people, so many,
Yeah.
and they were born and raised in China, and they experienced communism, and they're like, "America, wake up! This was
took over
done
a
to
whole
us."
section of the street with parking
they
cars,
were
and
like,
they were talking to us, and
this
like,
was done to us in China. Wake up! We want you to understand. So, like some of the most passionate. The most passionate patriots actually are from China.
I saw some people from Korea too. They were waving the Korean flag and stuff, and there were black people too. There were
there were black people, Hispanic, Asian,
it was
everybody.
But see the way that they're shooting it too. They're shooting it.
Yeah, they're selectively.
I'll upload some footage, but they're cutting it off at a certain point, so you really can't really get a grasp of how many people were there.
There were so many people.
I don't know. It filled up the whole mall. Does the mall hold like almost 1 million people? The whole mall. The whole mall was full.
It was
like
beyond.
To the brim
No,
with
it was
people.
way beyond the mall. It was the mall, and then the right part and the left.
But all the way
part.
up from like the Capitol, all the way down to the obelisk. Just like when you see those old like Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah,
videos.
definitely packed.
Right, like when you see Martin
Really
Luther King
packed.
speak, and the whole that whole section is filled. It was filled to the brim. But the media only cut it halfway.
And everybody, I mean, everybody was very, very peaceful and friendly. And like I said, the only times I saw guys freaking out was when guys were in the process of dying, and these guys are like, where are the police? Where's the ambulance? Like the police were like, okay, whatever. I didn't see a single police try to help these guys out. And
I think
the first
DC's
guy saw,
defunded.
I don't know
Yeah.
if he made it. I don't know if he made it. I really don't know. You know what I mean?
Jenny, what are your thoughts?
Oh, it was a nightmare. You guys were pretty close up. I was definitely like on the barricade, on the front lines.
Because we got separated at one point. We all went together.
And a couple patriots threw cans, bottles, but it was only after we had gotten like sprayed so many freaking times.
And they kept spraying us.
And they kept spraying us.
Like we were roaches.
Like we were roaches. Spraying us, and it got to the point where someone had to actually remove me from that area. Like some kid just walked up to me and like pulled me out, like literally picked me up, pulled me out, and made me go to the back a little further away. And he got me out, and if I'd have had a gas mask, I would have stayed. He would have had to I would have been one of the people arrested tonight. There was no fucking way. There was no way in hell that I was gonna leave that. But yeah, I don't think you guys understand how badly that stuff will burn the surface of your skin. And like after
I'm still having
right
it.
after like 8 or 9 sprays, and here we are 4 hours later. The skin on my hands is still burning. The skin on my face is still burning.
And it's
I got
making
shot.
my
I got
throat itch.
shot in my fingers, and I got shot on the chin. Okay,
With one of those, what do you call those? Those
little metal.
bullets?
I don't know if they're metal or rubber, but they're little like round balls. They look like rabbit poop. I don't know. I'm not even concerned about what happened today, but what happened today concerns me for the future.
Yeah.
Like, if this was just a big...
What is
If
that?
this was just a big old, street fight or a bar fight, I wouldn't care, But this is our government persecuting the law-abiding citizens. This isn't our government persecuting people randomly for no reason.
Yeah.
They're actually persecuting the law-abiding citizens that for years have supported them. When you come to these rallies, all you see is back the blue t-shirts, back the blue flags. We always thank them for their service, and they fucking turn on us in every city I go to. Tampa, Dallas, San Francisco, Philadelphia, they turn on us every time. And this is concerning. So at this point, I don't even know if I want to continue my channel. I want to continue to make entertainment, so I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to follow through with what I want to do. But as far as trying to rally y'all up to stand up for your rights, I don't know what else to tell you. We came out here to stand up for our rights, stand up for our Constitution and our country and our future. And I mean, there were easily 100 to 200, maybe 200,000, if not more, easily.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was as big as the first one, but it was definitely bigger than the second one. There was a lot of people here. It was like watching a sea of red, white, and blue. It was amazing.
It was beautiful, and the flags.
But
and then remember,
here we are.
Because of the weather, people were coming and going more because it was so cold and windy. It's different if the weather is more pleasant and people stay longer.
Right, and then plus just having the challenges of outdoor dining out here in DC, which was implemented on the 23rd of December. Plus you have the challenges of just finding parking because it's a modern city that has no parking. So I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of things that were frustrating people and caused them to go in and out. But I just don't know what to say. What more can we do? We've done. We made the phone calls. We sent the emails. We roasted these celebrities. We roasted these sports. We called for accountability amongst all these politicians. We went out and we voted.
Yeah.
We went out and we fucking voted, and we're still dealing with this. And unless either of you have an actual receipt for Mike Pence, I am getting a lot of different strange. There's a lot of different things being said about Mike Pence on Twitter. I haven't even had enough downtime to relax and look at it.
And plus, we weren't even able to get stuff while we're there. We weren't able to get signals because they were blocking our signals.
Oh, that was the other thing.
We couldn't get in or out.
No.
So we were we didn't know what the mainstream media. And then when we got far enough away, we were getting texts from people saying, "Oh my God, a lady got shot, and are you guys okay?" And we're just I mean, that's messed up too.
I know, okay, go ahead.
I was going to just say, yeah, I mean, I'm okay, a lady got shot. I don't even know the details of that. My mom was like, "Oh my God." I'm just but we were getting shot at. We were getting pepper spray. We were getting fucked up. Nobody was talking about that. And the media's, and on top of that, the media's trying to turn around and say that we were the problem. Then we were the ones that were being the violent ones.
Well, you know what? In a certain way, it does lend to, blaming us as Trump supporters for violence, which is what they always do, even though we never start it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, honestly, Patriots, I am fucking sick of you. And I'll say that. And if you guys want to go unsubscribe on my channel, you're perfectly fine. I am fucking sick of you. I'm sick of all of you talking about how much you love this country, red, white, and blue, Trump, 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 Trump. But where are you when it matters? For everyone who was here today, we'll be able to tell our grandkids about this. We're going to be able to tell our grandkids that we tried to fight back. There's a quote. I'm going to go upstairs soon. There's a quote that I want to read you, and I've been waiting for the right time to do a video. This is a quote from the movie Valkyrie, which was a great movie with Tom Cruise being a Nazi defector. And this is what I wanted. This is the thing that burns my heart. And this is him saying, "We have to show the world that not all of us are like him. Otherwise, this may always be Hitler's Germany." Oh. And we have to show the world that we are not like these complacent brainwashed, spoon-fed, ridiculous retards out here, retard Americans. We are not like them. And so when the Chinese tried to come in and corrupt our system, when the pedophiles came in and tried to corrupt our system, when the Satanists came in and tried to be our leaders, we said no. We fought back. So you guys watch that movie. I really want you guys, I don't know what to say to you. I want you guys to understand. All right, Antifa's here. I'm ready to fight. You guys go home. You guys,
ready to go.
Guys, go home.
Yeah.
I'm ready for work.
I can't.
So listen, guys. Everybody, watch the movie Valkyrie, and you remind yourself of what you are going to tell the world. You remind yourself of what there were even Nazis that were trying to put things right. Okay, remind yourself. I guarantee you, watching that movie, if that doesn't put a little fire under your ass, I don't know what will. Okay, I will not show the world that we are like Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, the Clinton administration, the Obama administration, and all these evil, filthy politicians that they got working down the line underneath them as senators, congressmen, mayors, and fucking governors. I'm over it. If y'all don't want to fucking fight for your rights, I don't need to be out here getting fucking beat up, metaphorically beat up, shot at with what is it? Pellet guns, and having my skin being burned off of my fucking face because I'm taking capsium and tear gas 8, 9, 10 times in 1-2 fucking hours. Okay, so you guys take that to the bank. I'm sorry. If I sound angry, I'm getting a little pissed here. Yeah. We all sacrificed to be here. I am broke. I have no fucking money. I've been on the road for 6 months fighting for you, encouraging you guys to fight for yourselves. And y'all ain't doing it. You know who's doing it? Old ladies, single moms, and Proud Boys. These are the ones trying to save this country. So where y'all at? Where y'all at? All you and here's I got something to say to you, Texas. Okay, y'all come on my channel and talk about how big and bad you are. Where were you? Where were you? Were you here today? If you're from Texas and you want to talk about how big your truck is and how many guns you have and how much you love Trump and how much you're an American, but your ass wasn't here in DC today, I don't want to hear it. Verstine, I love you. I love you.
Sister.
Listen, I want to go to bed early.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna end this live stream, you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna upload some more tomorrow. My sisters. Love you guys. I will be uploading some more stuff shortly because I have some more footage to upload from.
And
Oh,
deception,
wait till you see.
I'm telling you, deception is real. Just remember that. Deception is real. We're being deceived. Deception is real. Just go out, meet people. People on their own, we're pretty decent, but under dogmas and ideologies, we become monsters.
That's
right.
right.
We become monsters, and this is so serious.
It's very serious, and y'all
It's
better get
life and
serious
death.
too.
It's life and death.
All right,
you know?
it's getting spicy.
All right.
Hey, girl. I love you too. Be safe, okay?
So we gotta meet up in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed early. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Get out of the way.
Let's meet up 7 or 8
In the morning?
In the morning, something like
Okay,
that.
before you go, okay. Do you need us to come and get you
Get
guys?
us and bring us back to the hotel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of
Is
driving.
that okay?
Yeah.
All right, whenever
Let's
you're
go.
ready,
Let's go.
call
You want me to drive?
No.
Okay.
I got it. I just want to get out of here. I got 6, 7 people who depended on me to stay alive. I can't and stay healthy. And in one piece.
Oh, the beer. Okay, I'll get it. Could you fob? The fob. It's ridiculous. Here. Here, just take the back. Bring me. Well, yeah. Come get us in the morning. Hey, did you hear that boom?
What is that?
Well, we're gonna go to bed.
Like around 7.
7, 8, 9.
We'll let you know.
How about 9?
We'll let you know. You just leave your phone and we'll let you know when we're coming. 'Cause she has to drop her painting
I
off.
know, but I mean, where's your friend live? In DC?
Yeah.
So when you drop off your painting, if you can in the morning, come get us, bring us back to the hotel so we can check out.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Be safe, guys.
And then my cute white supremacist is like down the street, so I'll hang out with him afterwards.
Okay.
Get his story.
It's Jets. Let's book it. You don't want me to drive?
No, I just need to let go. Yeah. The government.